kill them. Hey, I put the
Oh,
password in.
9 by 7.
I put in the password correctly. How you be like that?
Right. That does have it in there. Why does that not do the thing? Oh, it does. Just have to hold it down longer.
Alright. Now, hopefully I don't get murdered as I'm loading in.
Well, I suppose I could help you recover your body if I have to.
I got far enough away. I was halfway through dealing with a massive...
Did it not update?
Did what not?
Yeah, it says achievement hunt. Try refreshing. As far as I can tell, it should say Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Oh, really? I can fix that. I thought. I already hit the button to make it go away. It just didn't do the thing.
Yeah, yours says Factorio and achievement hunt when I looked over it.
I did not glance and see that it did not fix that. My bad.
Holy doodle, there's a lot of you in here.
Are there more miners on the train? Or is it time to send the train back home?
And the quarterback is toast. Holy shit.
Alright, you say that and think about sports. But I think... Oh, yeah, that Mission Impossible. Toast. Toast. Toast.
Nope, that was from
no.
Die Hard.
Oh, okay.
When they send in the giant armored vehicle and one of their guys shoots it with the rocket launcher, and the black dude with glasses, I forget the character's name, he's like, and the quarterback is toast, as this thing just sits there on fire, smoldering. For me, far more memorable line than yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, or a variety of other lines that get quoted.
Interesting counter.
Oh, why are there so many of you? This base just goes on forever.
If I send you back and give you an ore, you'll come back? Yes. You go do that. I'm gonna let all of these robots fly and do things.
Yeah, it's so weird that that became a Christmas movie just because it happens around Christmas time. But yeah, I always want to watch it at Christmas time, and it always, I don't know, it always just has a Christmas feel to me, even though it's literally no different than any of a dozen other movies that were set around Christmas time. I think it was because it was such a damn good movie.
Yeah.
I think that's part of why it caught on so strongly and became, of all things, a Christmas movie. Alright, there's a lot of you guys coming from the neighboring base, and I appreciate, the neighborly defense system, but maybe you could go home and wait your turn. I will get around to killing you when I'm coming that way. I'm trying to go this way.
how much?
There's a whole lot of worms right here.
Wow, okay, so I'm only gonna need 2 blue
Yeah,
belts worth of iron ore?
other actual Christmas movies are often kind of lame and tiresome. You know, the competition is what? Home Alone? Ugh. That movie was not that good when it was fresh, and it wasn't fresh for very long.
Yeah, you want to know the ugly thing about that I saw recently?
What's that?
Macaulay Culkin tweeted and said, "You guys want to feel old? I'm 40."
That's kind of awesome, actually. Well played. Okay, I got a little bit more respect for him now. Oh my god.
Yeah, unfortunately he kind of turned into a weird looking adult.
He did. He didn't age very well for whatever reason.
Just yeah, his eyes never ended up fitting his face.
It's interesting to me how some people look absolutely weird and awful as a younger person, and then they grow up and they become just incredibly beautiful. And then other people, they're charismatic, attractive younger people, and they get older and it all just goes to shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure if Macaulay ended up in that kind of situation or not.
he was okay as a kid. He wasn't like outstanding or anything. But
No,
I'm a
Taka is speculating that
oh
drugs and alcohol
oh yeah
became an issue for him.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. I remember reading around the same time as a whole bunch of others were revealed to be massive junkie slash
Oh, okay.
alcoholics. I remember reading something about
Yeah,
Macaulay.
I know that like Corey Feldman did, and he's still a little weird.
Corey Feldman, yeah, he got right messed up.
I did an interview of him once when I was in high school.
Why is there a power pole on that side of the wall? That's not supposed to be there. You did an interview with him, like a phone interview or something?
No, they came to my high school because they were doing like a basketball kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all of those went. Yeah, let's set you a little bit higher or even off.
Yeah, there's something I read a while ago that was like child stars then and now, and I remember
Okay.
seeing in there, Macaulay Culkin and his addiction problems. It's like, yeah, being a child star is really a pretty high likelihood of messing up the person's life because at a very early age, their their understanding of what a dollar is worth is totally skewed and screwed up,
Right.
and they're getting all sorts of attention and stuff that they're in no way equipped to handle. Like there's a lot of ways that it can really mess you up long term, and it often does. River Phoenix is another one. Corey Feldman. There's been a bunch of them like that just it's not kind to them.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore surprisingly
Yeah.
turned out okay though, despite being a child star.
Yeah. The Corys always were a favorite of mine, as I could say.
Yeah, yeah, and they can
Corey
be taken
Feldman and
advantage
Corey
of.
Haim.
I remember Corey Haim by name. I don't remember what the hell I would have seen him
Uh,
in.
he was a bunch of movies with Corey Feldman. Most
Goonies
notably, The Lost Boys,
and Lost Boys. I was gonna say Goonies or Lost Boys, probably.
and another one that most people don't remember called Dream a Little Dream.
I never saw that one.
Uh, it was the Coreys were friends in high school, and like they kept cutting across like this old guy's lawn, and he did some experiment where like they kind of like body swapped ish, but only at like weird certain times.
I'm reminded of a line from a Weird Al song. He's talking about something about next up on E, the rise and fall of 12 actors named Corey.
That'd be UHF.
Um, no, the song
Sounds
is
like
called Coach
oh, it was
Potato.
a song.
Yeah, the song's called Coach Potato, and he's talking about watching all the TV he can. He's gonna tape whatever and watch it later and blah blah blah. And next up on uh, True Stories with E is the rise and fall of 12 actors named Corey.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah, there's a couple. Alright, so I could go across here. How are we on resources? Like, you've got more resources than you know what to do with for right now, by the looks of it, right?
Yeah, these patches are going to be very
There's
sufficient.
30, 40. There's over 40 million iron up here, and there's two more oil patches worth 3,500.
Yeah, I don't know what component, like a specific one doesn't come to mind for something that typically takes a lot of iron.
Yeah, the lower density stuff needs steel, copper, plastic, right?
Uh, oh, the low density structures, yeah, they need a lot of copper.
Yeah,
So that one looks,
electronics, that's copper.
uh, actually, let's do it this way. You could make a little automation science pack town up there. That is a 2-to-1 ratio of iron to copper.
Okay.
Or even a green science town. That's 5.5 to 1.
Yeah, that's more along the lines of what I've got, because there's a little bit of copper and there's a major pile of iron.
But yeah, if we're gonna end up doing so, I was kind of I did it in the vacuum of not looking at the map though. Uh, but we were kind of thinking of trying to head out one direction, either east or north or even northeast. And like as we go out that way, like we'll make a little red science city and then a green science city and then a blue science city and then maybe at that point we've got enough going on that's where we make our science center where everything comes back to and make the purple and the yellow science cities further out because those higher sciences need more resources.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that would be a good practice for making a little blue city or a green city.
Yeah, so you think in the midst of that iron there,
Yeah, because all your like you won't even need the oil that's there. Like
No.
you could box up that oil and send it off to other stops.
Yeah, that's true. Getting a hold of that oil and getting it out of there would be good. There's actually the two oil deposits that we could hit, and then we could have oil trains lined up. That'll extend the lifespan of
Mm-hmm.
our oil system. Okay, well, I'm just about done.
And JMO says, or just go 20,000 tiles out and have your base that far out. Which is probably doable. We're going to end up doing a lot of meandering because I think the water level is a little high on this map. But maybe only a little high. It just feels like these lakes are all pretty big.
And really, that's fine. It makes for natural choke points, so it's a little easier to corral and contain situations.
And the whatchamacallit, there is enough land that there really isn't an issue using the train blueprints we have to draw a line around everything.
Yeah, and having the longer run trains is nice. It's kind of cool to have an excuse to run them that far.
Yeah. Yeah, which was part of how we designed the initial settings. Like we wanted to actually have to fight some biters, but not have it be stupid hard. We wanted to have to set up defenses because they were going to keep
Expanding.
coming back in.
Hey, Will, how you doing?
Hello, Will. Up early for Will, aren't we? Or Will is
No,
up early?
11:30 in the morning for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it's a little later.
I was kind of contemplating annexing a new chunk of land up here, but if we don't really need it, then I could mess around with a green science. He might not have slept.
He might not have slept. Yeah, like if we go out east, that looks like a pretty short wall to build, and then figure out what happens south of there.
Yeah, I feel like the part that comes after building that wall is the hard part. South of there looks like it's got
Possibly.
some massive bases. This part north that I've just been going through clearing has like almost 40 million copper between two patches.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I was thinking of annexing this across these three necks.
Okay.
I don't really have any reason other than those copper patches.
Do we want to do north or east?
Well, what's east that
I
appeals to
guess
you over there?
I think the only reason going east to west appeals to me is a landscape monitor orientation.
It just makes it easier to hold in view.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't think there's any reason not to just go north.
Well, if you want to do,
I mean, you're the one pushing the boundaries out there, so whichever direction you feel comfortable running, resources are going to get bigger as we get further away, no matter which direction it is.
Okay. Well, I don't have all the things I need to annex this area, but I mean, we've got 40 million copper here, which seems like a good idea. We go through a shit ton of copper, right? So other than not sleeping, what's Colonel Will up to? Okay, I can clear these guys off the shore. Okay, get rid of you. You. And I can
Right, that's what I'm short.
probably get away with putting a wall there. Where's your energy weapons? Oh yeah. Alright, let's clean some of you little jerks out here. You need to stay awake for like 30 hours straight, or you just need to be up for a particular thing. Whoa. Yeah, let's cook you guys. Come on. Only 22 hours. That's not so terrible. Trying to straighten your sleep back out? Went to bed at 1, got up at 11. Yeah, I have those days. I call those stream days. Oh, 3634. Okay, so it looks like North has some pretty nice.
FNST? I don't know what FNST.
6.2. I think I know what the
Finnish
first word.
National Standard Time?
I think I know what the F stands for. Factorio non-standard time. I think it was Factorio no sleep time or something like that.
Yeah. Alright, this is going to take...
We don't know anything about that.
28 furnaces. It's just over. Oh, but if I do 32 and 32, directed to that, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, lurching around like a drunk spider tank makes it really hard for the worms to target you. The spitters, not so much, but the worms, I've got them shooting in all sorts of weird directions.
Yeah, the spitters get a little closer and can probably decide on a target better.
Yeah, they seem to have a much better time dealing with it, but the worms, it's like they wind up a second before they shoot, so their information is quite a bit more out of date. They're bigger, so maybe they got to bring it up from a deeper stomach. No, we haven't actually played with double crude spiders yet. I'm just playing with a dozen personal defense lasers and 3 sets of legs in the spider. And 4 shields.
Oh, we landed half.
Oh, there's still a few of you left moving. I think that's everybody, except for you. Okay, well.
Yeah.
We're in good shape for oil with those 2 spots there, so I guess I don't really need to get greedy and grab this one.
Yeah, so if we had 2 of us in there with 16 personal laser defenses each, that'd be 32 lasers on there.
We wouldn't even need the rockets. Like,
I mean, we hadn't needed the rockets for even, so.
I use them when I'm crawling through the big bases so that it's just easier. But yeah, the rockets are a nice add-on. They're not a necessity half the time. That's not what I want. I want that one. Let's throw the wall in. Christ, I can't see where anything is landing because of all the corpses. I need the corpses to despawn. Yeah, the person in the passenger seat can work on rails or outposts with a worker spider via remote. Yeah, I guess you could just chain it, right? Like have like 5 or 6 people all just chained together in spiders. Like, okay, I need you over there. You go build that thing. You go over there. You build that thing.
Guys, went into into someone's stream the other day, and he had his voice attack set up. It's a app that does speech recognition,
Okay.
and he had some commands like "follow me," and then he had 10 Spidertron remotes on his hotbar, and it would
Oh
basically
my
do
god.
1 click, 2 click, 3 click as a macro.
That's kind of awesome. So broken. Get
He
rid
was
of all
just
these turrets.
automating.
Uh-huh.
No, the 2 tile gap is not going to mess with it because I've got a 1 tile gap here. So it turns into a 3 tile gap. And since this one is centered over these, they'll all get, they'll still all get 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, if the Spidertron had
and
a
4 there,
expansion port for
and
its grid,
4
would be
on
broken.
that one. And those 4 affect that one.
Come on, get in the bus.
I was paying attention to beacon staggering.
Where's the nearest rail? Down there? Okay. Hey, you. You go to the northeast, and you go to the northeast.
I appreciate the looking out, though.
And I guess I gotta go there too. Right
Yeah,
down.
if I'm gonna have a 1-tile gap here, I have to have a 2-tile gap, or like do a bunch of undergrounds and have them a chain of things. But I've got all this room out here. I'm gonna try it spaced out this time.
Let's go clean up this little new base that they threw down.
4.
Wow, they're getting pretty aggressive on that south wall. I might have to install some artillery and tell the artillery
8.
to go at it. Good thing I've got some artillery on me. Alright, for right now.
Probably not. I think that's gonna be our next thing we need to build is a module town. But the calculations I did include them.
Turn that back
How
on.
how bad does it get if I take them off?
Walls, pipe, wires, turrets, radar.
36.
Grab the cliff explosives. Grab the ports.
That isn't too bad. I mean, it's still have to have the speed modules, or it's going to be way too many buildings. Uses what? Up from 1.7 to 2.4.
There we go.
We'll see.
I got room for the ammo.
Maybe it won't work.
Come on, little Hydra train, get up here. Okay.
Okay, if that's 8, and I want to go to 32, I need 4 of these.
Damn it. Stop putting the remote in there. I wish there was a way to lock certain things like the remote for the Spidertron to your inventory so that you can't accidentally put it in, for example, the Spidertron's inventory.
What? Why are you putting it in his inventory?
I keep trying to just dump the stuff out of my inventory to quickly transfer stuff out of the train. And then I'm like, where's my remote? It's probably in the Spidertron. Well, that doesn't help. Ah, good. You can just tear up some more trees.
Like Factorio Extended Plus and the Module 6, where you can feed 2 steel smelter from 1 iron smelter. Yeah. Don't quite have that much productivity here.
Hi.
Hello. How's Booty today?
Is that the
Good. I just got back from Wawa because I went there at 4 in the morning.
Gotta go there before work.
Oh no, I just went to hang out with the guy. With my friend. No.
Guy?
No.
Ew.
No, we're not doing anything. We were talking. And then he was like, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still having feelings for my ex, and he didn't want to cheat on me, so I'm like, okay, that's fair. That takes balls to tell a girl that.
Mm-hmm.
And he felt genuinely bad about it. So it was mental breakdown night. So I went to Wawa and we hung out and talked, and it was fun.
Feel better?
I don't think I know what a Wawa is.
It's like
How do you not know? I know what it is.
if 7-Eleven had a
Because I'm
gas station
old.
to it.
Wawa's not a new thing.
It's just an East Coast thing. Do you know
Yeah.
what 7-Eleven is?
Yes.
It's if it had a gas station
Oh,
attached to it.
right. You
Yeah.
said your
Royal
boy works
Farms.
at the gas station.
Yeah, well we're not like going to be a thing. He's has feeling. I'm with the other guy now.
It's so hard to keep up on which guy is doing what with where.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm not saying anything about you. I'm just saying you gotta make it easy for us old guys.
Yeah. Dylan works at Wawa and we're just friends. Andrew, I'm dating.
Ah, okay.
There.
Hey, robots. I know I'm asking a lot, but maybe could you guys do your job? Why do none of my robot ports have any charge?
Did you just put them in?
Yeah, but even the ones that were in before have no charge. I gotta steal the fusion reactor out of my spider.
The batteries will do a lot of quick recharging on them, but as soon as your batteries are down, the roboports themselves don't have a whole lot of charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna run 2 fusion reactors to kind of counter this.
Plug them into the wall.
Oh, there we go. Just watch the robots poop out 1,000 things. Oh my god, now I've got a cloud of robots chasing me.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Like, if I zoom in, there's just a solid ring of them around me charging.
I can make it through another day of work.
Wow, I'm so surprised that you didn't know what a Wawa is. I knew what it was.
They don't have them in Arizona.
I mean, we don't have them here in Canada, but I still knew what it was.
Yeah, but you also know a lot of like, I don't know.
Weird things.
Yeah, you've probably seen one. Like I don't like even all of my travels that I've had, I don't recall ever seeing one.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen one. Oh my god, robots, you're just killing me here. You're killing me.
So do you have Royal Farms out there?
These can actually
I do not.
I'm just asking Wolf.
red.
Yeah, but he's not listening.
No, that doesn't
Yeah, I
sound
know.
familiar.
What's the one you have? I forget what it's called. I don't know what you have.
Is that a gas station? We've got Circle K, AM PM.
Oh my god, why are you so slow to charge?
My favorite gas station of all time is called Speedy Gas.
We have Speedy up here, but that's like a muffler shop. There, put the batteries over there for now. I feel like with 2 fusion reactors, I should be charging my roboports a lot faster than this.
Do you have robots trying to charge, like hanging out in the air?
Nope.
Are the batteries charging
Nope.
before the roboports are?
I took the batteries right out to eliminate that. I've got 2 fusion reactors, and my 10 roboports are charging super slow. Oh, as soon as they get up to a quarter, the robots kill them. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that too.
That makes more sense. Alright, I'm turning off the roboports for now. Alright, so if 2 fusion reactors is not enough to power 10 roboports... What was the other thing I took out? Must have been another laser defense.
You go take that back to the base and come back with more speed modules for me, please? Yes? No? Maybe?
So how many fusion reactors are you running, Wolf?
In my armor? 1.
But don't you have like a shit ton of roboports also?
16, and then I'm running, what is that? 7 batteries?
Yeah, how are you not having the same problem? I've got less batteries than you, very slightly.
I do a lot of not doing a whole lot of building, and then so my batteries have a chance to charge up, and then it all kind of plops down at once. Are your robots having a long flight time?
Not terribly. There's obviously going to be variance because they're flying to stuff that's 2 blocks away and stuff that's 20 blocks away.
Yeah.
Man, it is hard to keep these little buggers charged. My one roboport's like, yeah, I'm all good, and the rest of them are blinking. And I've got 6 batteries, so I'm very similar with 10 roboports. You have 12 roboports, you said?
16.
16? Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, I don't know how you get anything done.
What do you mean how I get anything done? I got 400 robots to go out and just plop stuff down when it's time to plop stuff down.
That's kind of my point. Like, as soon as these guys do any work, my battery's toast.
You know what it is? It's that extra solar panel I have in there.
Oh, shut up!
Along with the belt immunity.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. Freaking solar panel. I'll tell you what you do.
What are you doing, Factorio?
Yep. Building
yeah,
the...
I'm running 400 robots.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
I don't know how much that is, gonna be honest.
One
I know 400.
One roboport does like 25. So he's running...
Why?
He's running a lot of robots.
400.
Yeah, I know. But my point is, one roboport is 25.
Like, let me math.
Those have old belts in their hand. That's why I'm not getting any more of that.
10,000.
I don't know what 10,000 is, but I don't think that's correct.
Well, if one robot
yes,
is 25 and he has 400, then math.
No,
he's got 16 roboports.
16 roboports. So 16 times 25 is 400.
Yeah.
Robots.
Oh.
You can go home.
I tried.
You did, and you get a gold star for trying at least.
Yay.
I still don't know how he's keeping his robots from dying. Mine constantly are running out of power.
Well, I've got however much stored in RoboPorts plus all of the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever light work they go out and do is quickly recharged by however many, by all the extra RoboPorts. I'm basically throwing out a ton of storage capacity.
Yeah, like I get the basic premise, but our equipment loadout isn't much different. You've got one more battery. You've got 6 more RoboPorts. How much do the RoboPorts store versus a battery? I guess there must be storing a lot more.
I don't think it says directly. Because it says internal buffer recharge rate is 3.5 megawatts, but what we really want is a megajoules number, and none of them have a megajoules number. So I don't know if it's another 3.5 on top of the 700 that I have in battery capacity.
Let's try and do this.
And then having 64 charging ports means they're not standing around draining power while they're waiting to charge. Try it. Just Phil, take the fusion reactor out.
See,
They're all full.
I've got 40 charging capability. I don't know if charging them faster necessarily is the answer, but it's as good a theory as any. Because having 2 fusion reactors sure as shit is cutting it.
Hey guys. Hey Booty.
And the legs take quite a bit of power too.
Yeah, JMO.
Unless you're not walking around. You're in your
I'm not walking.
Spidertron, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in my spider. And I even tried just taking the legs out, and it didn't make much of a difference.
I think it's partially because how much you use them. Wolf barely uses the robots. He's old, he works slow.
The work you're doing is just like plop, plop, plop. And I'm like, design. Okay, copy this. And then they do it. So yeah, my robots aren't as active currently. Like,
on average.
I have watched my battery just plummet though. Enjoy your lurk, Taka.
Oh, it's gonna be so nice to get this wall done, so then I can stop worrying about my battery life.
I used to hate batteries, and now I've seen the light.
See, he was making fun of me before for having so many batteries in my grid, but I'm seriously considering taking out my exoskeleton legs to put in 4 more batteries.
I mean, for combat and legs, batteries are amazing.
Yeah, if the batteries dump a lot of power in quickly,
well, they also sustain a lot of lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if your normal method of working or using your armor is you can let a trickle charge up batteries for a long time, 4x4 space full of batteries is way more energy than you can get out of a reactor.
how much time it takes for a reactor to fill those batteries, or yeah, that's a lot.
It's a whole different animal. Alright, let's put those in there. Let's make some more land.
So, are you on the same server?
We are.
All right.
Where do I want to bring the power in? Maybe I'll just steal it off the end of this.
I dyed my hair
What color?
purple,
Nice.
like a dark purple, so it like looks nice.
Yeah. I used to do mine like
I did that too.
electric plum, I think it was called, or something like that.
No, I did like dark violet or whatever, or I don't know.
Come on. Fill the train. Fill the train. What are you filling it with? You're filling it with wall. Okay, wall is not the thing I need right now. So,
I think we're gonna take a nap before I have to be up for work.
yeah, it's not a bad
Like I
plan.
said, I went to Wawa at 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Gonna mess
It
up
was
your
nice.
sleep just a touch.
Well, I woke up at 4 and I couldn't sleep, and then I
Oh, that
checked his
doesn't work.
Snapchat story. I'm like, bro, you okay? He's like, not really. I was like, do you want me to come? And he was like, yeah. So,
Damn.
alright, well, I'll probably be back. See ya.
Okay, take it easy.
Bye bye.
Say ya bye.
Let's put you in the logistics slot.
Yeah. Duh. Far side of the belt. Underground's not going to take any of that out. Hmm. How to get all of that material out?
How to get to
I
Sesame
need a
Street.
belt and a quarter.
Okay. You go back and refill. There we go.